Welcome to Dove and Dragon Radio. I'm your host, M.L.Ruscsak. I'm here with special guest, Desirel Lawrence. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
And you are, okay, I just put this in a nutshell. Business solutions. The power of doing business. If you have a business, you need business solutions to run your business smoothly. This is where you come in.
Yes.
But what do you particularly do?
So, okay, so I'm gonna make this as painfully, as painlessly, how will I say it, descriptive as possible.
Okay.
So both sides is a company that rebranded in 2018, actually. So we started in 2001 designing websites and back in the days when things were called Flash, Macromedia, and all that. So it's been a long time coming. But in 2018, we rebranded. And the reason we rebranded was because we came upon some very novel scientific discovery in terms of how names determined the success potential of the individuals. And so we went in depth into the understanding and tried to figure out what the science really was. And after studying under these doctors for a while, they were scientists in their own rights. And we came to the understanding that there was something I discovered, that names carry energy signatures that determine the outcome of a company's success, especially when considered along with a certain personal information of the individual that starts the company or runs the company. So we found out that there was a synergy that contributed to success in a company simply by using the right name. So through mathematical deductions of a proprietary nature, my company can determine the right brand name a company should use that guarantees success. You know, it should be noticed that 25% of businesses fail within the first year they get into business. It's not because these people don't have the skills or they don't have the ability to put their business in the limelight the way they should. It just might be the name of the company. All the big successful brands in the world have energy signatures with their names that make them successful in the world. So what if you can have a name tailored that delivers that success in your business? So that's what we do at both sides. We create the brand name of your business to make it successful. We create the business plans. Very important, you have the business plans. We create the corporate documents, the negotiation documents. We brand you over the web with state-of-the-art website. And I'm talking our websites are off the chart. They're not like anything you see.
I'm looking at some of your work. I mean, just your landing page itself is phenomenal.
I know we have tried to open the doors to find the places where you never find these things, and we make sure we can give that to our clients. Yes, we give you unlimited emails for professional use. So you know how you have your company, you're trying to buy all these emails. No, we set you up so that you have unlimited emails for your company. You can have 20 employees and we have emails for every one of them, and all comes with it. We have business tools to understand how to manage your business and we give you on-demand support. So we do everything to set your company up from A to Z, from beginning to the time when you're ready to launch. So yes, and that's in a nutshell what we do, but there's more that we do. So
of course. I mean, for everything that you do, there's about 20,000 things that you do on top of that. I mean, it's just building a website. So just go in there. For all of our people in listening land right now, building a website is not that easy. So you have coding for, some you do not, some you have to invent coding for, some you do not. Then you go into, you have to have the analytics, then you have to have the traffic, then you have to have where is the website found on, what search engines. There's a lot of things that go into just a website.
Yes, just the website, not a business name, not the corporate documents,
No,
not the emails, not the hosting, all that are all different aspects of the whole,
right,
package,
right. You take one little nutshell thing that you're working on. There's 20 different things under that nutshell.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
as a business owner, I understand because I've done, what will make my name work? What will make the branding work?
yes,
Where does it my brand needs to be for my company work? There's different things as a business owner, my mind just gravitates to. You're taking the
exactly.
guesswork out for other businesses to do this for them.
Yes, exactly. You hit it on a nutshell.
You're literally taking about 300 hours worth of work and putting it on your website and say, hey, let us do this for you.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
And I'm not even joking about 300 hours either. Just to build a website, it was tedious, but now I have 3 different websites. So
Awesome, awesome. That helps, doesn't it?
yes. So it's,
Yeah,
you're taking the guesswork out of the mind of the CEO that needs to be on top of this.
exactly. We create the business plans, the corporate documents that they need, set up the whole thing, whether it's the LLC, the S corp, or whatnot. We make them so ready to start business that they get off saying, yes, I got what it takes. I know I got what it takes. Not only that, we get the name. People don't understand that that name is so important. Some people are just blessed naturally to have the name that puts them in the limelight, but they don't even know it's that name that's really the fuel behind everything. It's the foundation behind everything they're doing. They don't even know.
Right. I mean, you think about big brands. You have Pizza
Yes,
Hut.
yes,
Big brand. Everyone knows it. What is
yes,
Pizza Hut? They do pizza very well. You have Nike,
yes.
and that's actually from Greek mythology. If you know your Greek mythology, you know where that
Mm,
name came from.
mm.
Let's see what bigger brands out there. Tesla,
Yeah,
that's
Tesla.
everywhere right now.
Yes, everywhere right now. Mathematical deductions can determine what that name will be long before you start. We can say, all right, we've calculated this, we found out the deductions of this, and this will result in this.
Right.
It's that simple. Yeah,
So you're taking the guesswork out for new companies to get to where these big brands are. This is so
yeah,
important.
exactly.
If you want
Yes,
to grow your business, you have to
exactly.
have a name that allows growth. You have to have a name that's easy to remember, that's catchy
Exactly.
enough that people actually gravitate to it.
Yes,
There's a
yes,
lot of science in this.
yes, yes, there is.
And then you go to the business plan, and a business
Yes,
plan for a person that does not do this on a daily basis
yeah.
takes a year.
Mm, mm. Yeah, no, seriously, it would take you so long if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you
We have
don't,
all the tools in place. Yes,
yes, this is why
yes,
you go to a company like we have here and have your business plan done for you, because otherwise it's going to take you a year and you're setting yourself up for failure from the start.
exactly, exactly. Some people never come up with a business plan. They get tired of it after a while. Like, you know what, I don't know what to do. And it comes with so much, from not just the market summary, the SWOT analysis, the marketing plans, everything, the projections, the assumptions, all these things have to put you in the right place to know what you're doing with your company. What is going to be my marketing plan? What is going to be, how am I going to raise the funds for this? How am I going to make my business plan ready for investors if they wanted to get involved in my company? All these things requires projections that come along with it. It's such an in-depth playing field that if you don't know what you're doing, there's you have such a ways to go after
Mhm.
that. It's just you're going to be running through hurdles just to move ahead, and we try to put that in perspective for you, and we set you up in a way where you are literally looking like $1 million right off the gate, so that if you do approach people, or if you do want to present yourself to the world, they look at you as an authority. And so that's what we do. And
Right. And you
yes,
have to have the business plan before you have your website.
yes, you do.
You have to have a company before
You
you have
have
your
to have
website.
those.
I mean, we're taking this out of order a little.
Yeah,
So,
yes, you do.
but at
Yes,
the same
you do.
time, we want to hit the nail on each of the things that are so important. I'm
Yeah,
doing it
yeah.
out of order because, you know, a website is catchy. We see this, we get excited about it. Business
Yes.
plan, we don't get excited about it
We don't
unless
get
you're
it.
an investor.
Yes,
Investors
yes.
get excited about business plans.
They had to get excited about business plans. And if you're looking for money to actually run your company, or you have some big idea that is just in the starting phase, you
Mhm.
need that business plan to wow investors, to wow people, even it's not just investors, maybe it's just your friend that wants to know exactly what you're up to before he gives you money that he has. He
Mhm.
wants to know what you're doing. I mean, you give him a business plan that is well cut out, it's like, yes, James, I believe in what you're doing. Or Kathy, you are awesome. I want to be part of this. So you need something that they can latch on and say, yeah, this makes sense. Why not, let's do this? You know, and they become a team, they become a partner, a silent partner, or anything.
Right. I mean, you can have these silent partners that are wonderful. You can have these partners that are with you as your right arm, or
Yes,
you can have, you know, but you have to understand your SWOT analysis. You have to understand your analytics. You have to understand your marketing plan.
yes,
Trust me when I say this, hire a professional to write all this up for you, then you can go through it, read it, and understand it.
yes, yes. That's correct. That is correct, Melissa.
I've done several business plans and they are pain in the rear end for me to do because me and my team are very
Yes.
analytical. So we
Oh,
will
wow.
tear it apart and put all the numbers in there. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's wonderful, but it takes a year to year and a half to do all the data.
Yes, it does, because anything you have before that time are just projections.
Mhm.
Anything that you do, actually, the actual numbers become exactly the analytics that you're talking about.
Right.
And so even before you start, you're just projecting, but still you have to follow through with the exact data to understand the analytics behind what you're doing. And then okay, this is really what we're doing. This was our projection. We are far off the mark, or we far off short the mark, whatever it is.
Mhm.
But at least you know that you've been tabulating things down the line that shows exactly what your company is doing. And so
Exactly.
you're right. You got a point. It takes a year, it takes two, it takes years actually to really get a good understanding of what your company is doing and can do.
And then a business plan gets updated every 6 months to a year. For the people
Yes,
in our listening thing that don't know this, when you have your business open, you are constantly fixing your business plan.
exactly.
Otherwise, you don't grow.
Otherwise, you don't grow. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. So
This is exactly true. What are you planning for?
yes, yes, yes.
So, what other services? I mean, we go into the forms that you have to file, and this can be state, local, federal forms, I'm guessing.
Yes, yes, everything. So we go through third parties so that we can get something that is really cohesive in terms of what we do.
Mhm.
But we make sure we get all your information together before we do that, and we get the whole package. So first of all, we know the name is important, so we try to work with you in creating that name. Very important. It doesn't matter. Uber does not necessarily say anything about cars. It
Right.
doesn't say Uber means it has a different meaning in Irish, but it doesn't mean cars. But that's the power of the name. It's not about it sounding exactly like what you want to do.
Mhm.
Shoe 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 repair store. It doesn't have to be shoe repair store. It could be
Right.
something quite unique. It could be factor. And you're like, what is factor? But you'll be surprised once people get a handle of what factor means. in terms of the shoe industry. You already cornered the market. Everyone is saying factor, because
Just like FUBU back
like
in the
FUBU.
90s.
Yes, it's like, what is FUBU? You know,
No, no one knew what it was. It's a clothing
Yes.
brand. Everyone knows
Yes.
who it is now. But back
Yes.
then, what is FUBU? You know,
Yeah,
that's the
FUBU.
power of the name.
It's the power of a name. It's the power of a name. And that's all we start off with that. We get you that name that we know is gonna go blazes down the line. And then we start working on your business plan to connect it to everything you're trying to do. And your skills have to be in point, because, you know, even regardless, even if you didn't have the skills on point, even if you had that dream, what's going to happen is that name is going to actually bring people to you that's going to be like, listen, what are you doing? Let me get you the person that can do this properly, because that name is actually dragging the energy of success to you without you knowing. Very crazy phenomenal. It's scientific discovery. I found out, it stayed with me for a while, and I've said, you know what? I have to bring this to the public, because people need to know this and need to take advantage of this for their businesses, you know?
Every business has room to grow, room to improve. Sometimes it takes rebranding. Sometimes it takes starting from scratch. And sometimes it takes what you already have and making it work.
Exactly.
It depends on the business, depends on the company, and depends on the entrepreneur that's running this company.
Exactly.
To take charge and step back from your company, look at it and go, okay, do I need to rebrand? Do I need a new name? Do I need someone to relook at my business plan that I wrote 5 years ago because I haven't touched it, and see what I'm doing wrong?
Exactly. You hit it on the nail. You must be a serious businesswoman in the first place to have this insights.
I just talk to a lot of people. I know what I have done for my company. So knowing what I've done for my company, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without my team, my girls.
Awesome.
And my best friend, who as my silent partner.
Awesome.
If it wasn't for my team, I would not be able to succeed. But
great.
Because they are teaching me, I'm able to mentor others based on my knowledge. Awesome. And then I say, okay, I don't have knowledge beyond this point. However, I can connect you with Desirel, and he has knowledge beyond that point.
No, I'm flattered that you even put me on the limelight like that. But I think it's anybody that's supposed to be successful in business needs a team. And I'm glad you had such a team behind you, because you need a team. You need a team of people that collaborate, that give you insights, that give you the wisdom, that punch you in the right direction. So important. I have a plethora of advisors around me, individuals that I work with, top notch in their game. And this is why I'm able to deliver some of the most interesting information and resources to my clients. And for me, I do not rely on just giving you something. I don't cut corners, and that's the problem. Maybe it's not a problem, but I don't cut corners. It has to be good or the best. You know, it has to be something that really fits well with the client, but I am going to surpass my own abilities when I do this, because I want to make sure that client is so satisfied. So, and I've been doing this for a while. I've helped a number of companies, individuals, all over the country, even outside the country, and they're doing so well. I've taken companies from places where they would be like completely raggedy, and I've completely transformed them. That right now they're talking to billionaires in their industry, because their representation was so good, people wanted to deal with them. So it's all about your presentation, how you actually put your foot out there, and how you actually take advantage of the team you have. You know, and get back to that team aspect again. is crucial. Is a crucial part of the
It
game.
is. And if you're not
Yeah.
networking within your team,
Yeah.
you're doing something wrong, because I'm just learning the network marketing,
Yeah.
and I didn't understand this last year. I have this entire network of people that
Yeah.
are business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they have mindset in anything that I want to be a part of. I'm just learning from them. I started, the journey of being an entrepreneur back in 2017. I didn't understand. I have a network. That's what LinkedIn's for, is to network other companies with companies so you can succeed. So you learn every day from somewhere. Then you get into the influencer marketing. And I love influencer marketing. I do it as an influencer.
You're an influencer, you know that. You know you're an influencer.
I know I'm an influencer, but I'm also a health and fitness influencer, not just business.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm learning influencer marketing for the business side, not just as the influencer side.
Got you.
And I'm teaching this to other businesses.
Awesome.
You have to have influencer marketing as your marketing plan, or in there. It's not 100% your marketing plan, but you have to have it as you're in there.
It has to be part of it. One of the strategies, one of your strategies of creating awareness. One of your key strategies, actually.
It doesn't matter if you're doing moss.
Yeah.
The moss that's out for gel and hair care and digestive. They have a lot.
I figure I recall that, but I don't.
But
yes.
Then you have other businesses. You have to go to influencers to get your name out there. Even if it's a new clothing brand, if it's a business website, hey, I can make this phenomenal website for you. You need an influencer to get it to the next level.
That's true. I do believe that.
So we're almost out of time. So where can our viewers and our listeners find you?
So one, they can go to VoltSite, VOLTSITE.com. There they have my direct line, not my direct line, but my company line, where they can reach any one of my staff. They call the line, it gets directed to one of the staff on board at that point. And they can also email me. That is all on the website, voltsite.com, VOLTSIT.com. And they can go to Instagram. They can follow me on Instagram. I have some very interesting words of wisdom on Instagram, things to inspire people, even music. I do music for fun. But I produce music for fun. So they can even go there, but it's Desirel Official. And that is on Instagram, Desirel, DESIREL Official at, Desirel Official. That's it.
And if you're listening or viewing, all the websites and comments that you can find Desirel is in the comment section. I mean, this is so easy for you. Just click on the links below.
You're the best. Thanks for that.
Thank you so much for being on the show today.
You're the best. Thank you so much, Melissa. Truly appreciate the time you spent with me.
For our listeners and our viewers, happy entrepreneuring.